factoring this next example will be a little bit more complicated because we have a 3 as the coefficient here, so that will make our lives a little bit more complicated. So that means that we have to break this down into 3x plus or minus a term here times x. And that will give us our 3x squared that we need as our leading term here. So then we have to brainstorm the factors of 7. Fortunately, 7 is prime, so this makes our lives a lot easier. So the factors are 1 and negative 7, or negative 1 and positive 7. Because there are so few factors of 7, we can just brainstorm. We could just plug in the different terms to see which would combine to give us positive 20. So I can see that we want to keep the 7 positive because then that will multiply times 3 here to give us positive 21x. And then we want to put a negative 1 here. Because then this will give us a negative 1 here. Looks like a weird smiley face. So then when we FOIL this to test if we've factored it correctly, we do get our original quadratic equation. We get our original 3x squared for the first term. For the outer term, we get 3x times 7, which gives us plus 21x. For our inner term, we get negative 1x. And then for our last term, we get negative 7. So this combines perfectly. When we combine the 21x and the negative 1x, we get our 20x in the middle for our b term. So this tells us that we factored this properly. Then we have to set each of our 2 factors equal to 0 to solve for x. So we just move the 1 to the right side of the equation. Then we have 3x equals negative 1. Divide by 3 on each side. This gives us one of our solutions, x equals negative 1/3. And then our second solution is a bit easier because we're just going to set x plus 7 equals to 0. A lot of you will just automatically see that that's going to give us negative 7. So x equals negative 7. So these are our 2 solutions for this particular quadratic equation.